Maureen Comey, daughter of former FBI Director James Comey, has just been fired from her job as federal prosecutor in Manhattan, a position she's held for nearly a decade. Maureen Comey is known for prosecuting someone you might have heard of, that guy, Jeffrey Epstein, and someone else that you might have heard of, Ghislaine Maxwell, seen here with Jeffrey Epstein. According to NBC News, one source familiar with her termination said the reason given was Article 2 of the Constitution, which outlines the president's powers in the Constitution, including his ability to appoint federal officials. Her firing comes as Donald Trump and Attorney General Pam Bondi face backlash from MAGA supporters for refusing to release more information about Epstein. This firing also comes as the Trump administration investigates Maureen's father, James Comey, and former CIA Director John Brennan, accusing them of lying to Congress during the probe into Trump's alleged 2016 Russia ties. Christy Greenberg served as a federal prosecutor in the Southern District of New York, where she worked with Maureen Comey, and she joins me now. First, just your reaction to the news, Christy.
Just disgust. Just a few weeks ago, I was in the Southern District of New York courtroom where Maureen Comey was giving her rebuttal address in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. I can tell you it was the best rebuttal jury address I've ever heard. It was incredible. She was incredible throughout that trial, just such command of the courtroom. She is somebody who is really beloved in the Southern District of New York. She's been a supervisor of the violent and organized crime units where I worked with her, as well as the public corruption units. She has prosecuted many high-profile cases. She is truly a prosecutor's prosecutor, somebody that people look up to, and this has to not just hit me hard, but all of the people who've worked with her and know how great a prosecutor she is. It has to hit them hard as well today.
I should note that I think, part of this Laura Loomer, who I can never quite find the right way to describe her on air, that's sort of fit for air, but she says, she said this back in May. Why does James Comey's daughter still work for the DOJ? Why hasn't Blondie fired her? Blondie being the name she used for Pam Bondi. And here's Charlie Kirk sort of echoing similar sentiments to his audience. Take a listen.
We are your students in dismantling the deep state. And this cancer has been festering in this country for decades. So the boil is the intelligence community. The boil is James Comey is involved in all of this stuff. James Comey's daughter is the prosecutor on the Ghislaine Maxwell case. You think of all the prosecutors that could have been chosen in the federal government. Maureen Comey, I think that's her name, was chosen as the prosecutor on the Maxwell case. Come on.
I mean, what's the conspiracy theory there? Like the woman that actually prosecuted this woman and brought her to justice is the cover-up?
Right. I mean, we're truly in the idiocracy right now, because if you care about prosecuting sex trafficking cases, which is what a number of these individuals say they care about, and that's why they're so obsessed with Jeffrey Epstein and holding his co-conspirators to account. That's exactly what Maureen Comey did. She was the lead prosecutor who held his co-conspirator Ghislaine Maxwell to account. She is serving a prison sentence of 20 years. She was convicted at trial of 5 sex trafficking counts. She is arguably the most preeminent sex trafficking prosecutor in the country right now. So when you ask why hasn't she been fired, that's why, because she gets results, because she is an excellent prosecutor.
One thing here that I think is worth kind of taking a second on, and I don't think this is sort of the most pressing, and I think most people don't care about this, but I do, so give me 60 seconds on it. Article 2 of the Constitution does not allow the president to unilaterally get rid of the entire concept of the civil service. Like, the civil service exists for a reason. It was brought about by both a combination of statutes passed by Congress and signed by presidents, as well as findings by the Supreme Court over a century. What he is asserting here is the president can fire anyone for any reason, anywhere in the government, at any time, because of Article 2.
So I have not. It's been reported that apparently Maureen Comey got a letter, and in that letter, Article 2 is what is cited as the basis for his power to fire her. And this goes back to their whole theory of the unitary executive theory, right? That, as you said, that the president has these comprehensive control over the executive branch, its officers, including the power to remove them all. And unfortunately, it seems the Supreme Court sort of, is in agreement with this very expansive view of the executive authority. And we've seen that in a lot of recent Supreme Court cases where the court is kind of chipping away at these protections for civil service employees. It's troubling, especially when you look at a place like the Department of Justice in the Southern District of New York, where traditionally pre-Trump, it was, it did act independent of the executive, not so much anymore, obviously.
All right, Christy Greenberg, thank you very much. Appreciate it.